Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Back again for another episode. Yep, in the dungeon once again. And if I have to be honest with you, I do not know what I was doing yesterday. If you asked me on the spot, oh yeah. So seems like I was in the middle of removing the floor, and the result is I've got 4.5 more floors to remove. 4.5 more halves worth of floors to remove. Wow, that's confusing. I do not know if I said something that makes sense, or I completely said some nonsense. Anyways, that doesn't matter too much. I hope it's quite clear what I'm gonna do, and that is continue on from yesterday's point where I left off. Of course, I'll need some pickaxes, which I'm crafting right now, so as to not waste any additional time, as well as some torches. I'll need those. Not today, most likely, but tomorrow, probably, yes. And I do see a bit of a problem here. We can solve that at least somewhat by using up all of those sticks, so I have one more slot left for cobblestone. Yep, that's good. Let's go back to working, and that's gonna be taking care of the floor and then installing glass slab floor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So what did I say? I think 4.5. Yep, 4.5 halves left to take care of, and then I'll have to go back to the surface, get myself some glass so I can craft glass slabs. But besides that, there's not much extra work that I'll need to do. Just those few things. Going back, maybe digging some sandstone if there's not enough. Hey, what's going on here? Almost missed this. It was the hallway. This hallway begins with sand floor, so I kind of went a bit too far, and I was confused myself. Hey, looks like I'm digging for a bit too long here without encountering a hallway. What's happening? So yeah, that was what was happening. Now we are good though. Back into the work that I've been doing just now, which is removing the cobblestone. My inventory is quite full, just a few. What do we got? We got one more spot left for a stack of something, most likely cobblestone. So that's not a lot, but I think with the rate that my pickaxes get used, it will be just barely enough space, which will always it will be so that whenever my pickaxe breaks, another spot will appear that will be free in my inventory, and that's what I'm counting on, so as not to need to go back to the storage and place all of my cobblestone into the chests. Hopefully that's the case. For example, right now this pickaxe is almost ready to break. In fact, it just did break, and now I've got 2 spots left for additional cobblestone, and that's not it. When this pickaxe breaks, there's gonna be even more, so a third spot will appear, but by that time most likely one of the spots will be taken by the cobblestone that I'm digging currently. Yeah, it just got taken by the cobblestone, and now I have only one left. So let's see how many blocks we can dig with a single cobblestone pickaxe. It doesn't help that now I am using my shovel. That means the pickaxe will last for longer, but it should still be fine. Hey, look, we've got 2 blocks of, in fact 3 blocks of coal. Very nice. Happy to see that. And hey, that's not bad. I am at 16 blocks of coal, and this pickaxe is ready to break in probably the next 20 or so blocks, if not less. Most likely about 20. Not sure how many did I just dig in the past few seconds, but probably less than 20. Maybe I should have kept count of it, otherwise it's hard to really tell. But here it goes, another spot is freed for the incoming cobblestone, though the latest stack that I'm now filling up is only halfway done, so things are looking good. Definitely the pickaxes are breaking at just the right pace, so at just the right amount of durability. If I had something like an iron pickaxe or maybe diamond, even though I'm still not sure if we've got a diamond in this game, since I've never seen it so far, and I'm just playing and seeing what can I discover, which is possibly part of the fun, so it's a mystery to me. Here we go, halfway into the last hallway now. I'm going through the sandstone, and you know, seems like the sandstone does not want to stop. It just keeps going and going. Look at that. Look at this. How much sandstone is there? I cannot believe it. And I can tell you, it goes up to the first floor. All this formation, all the sandstone goes up to the first floor. And we are at floor number 12, and it still keeps going. I will dig this one, look, and it still goes. So yeah, I'm quite amazed by the amount of sandstone we've got here. I mean, this could make for a good sandstone pit if I needed it, but I do have plenty of sandstone on the surface level, on my beach, you could say. So it's not like there is a shortage of sandstone nearby my base. But this is it. We have done all that's left to do here, except for the glass floor installation. Everything else is done. Now, for the next step, I'll go back to the storage chest, place a, look at that, coal block, almost missed that. For the yeah, this one I'll leave. The ones that are below me I will leave because I can dig them on floor number 13 whenever I start that. So yeah, making my way towards the storage area. It's quite a bit of a climb now, but here many chests are placed here, and I can use them to get rid of all of the unwanted items. Look at that, I am at 3 whole stacks of coal. That is amazing, and I think I still got one more stack on the surface. Yeah, that's very nice. We'll put the sand and stuffs like that in there as well. The axes can go there too. Gravel, and that's about it. I do see some glass, but what about sandstone though? We've got a stack of sandstone and some sandstone here as well as sand. We'll take those. I'll leave silver sand though, because I still, maybe mistakenly, believe that it's quite rare and looks beautiful when you turn it into sandstone bricks. Maybe sandstone brick stairs. It looks amazing. So what I've got is a bit of glass, a few stacks of glass slabs, a stack of sandstone, a stack and a half, and almost 3 stacks of sand. Now I think that's not exactly enough for the to install entirety of the floor number 12, or more like to install the glass slabs for the entirety of the 12th floor. I don't know, yeah, it's so difficult to say it sometimes. But hey, we've got some more here, as well as some sandstone, seems to be. So what I've got here is 4 stacks of glass slabs, a stack of glass, in fact 4.5 stacks of glass slabs. And what else? Do we got something else? Sandstone bricks, we do not have any use for those. Some wood and cobblestone, the usual. Hey, sandstone here. Yeah, we've got some unused sandstone in these ones. Well, that's very good. And some slabs. I think there is no reason for me to go and dig any sandstone. Look at that. I've just got 3 full stacks of glass out of these furnaces. Wait, what's happening? Oh, it's sandstone, not sand. I've just put sandstone into the smelter and was wondering why is it not going. So that's why it wasn't. Let me craft 3 more stacks of sand. Should be enough for the 3 remaining smelters. And they do need some coal in there as well, but I believe, I'm not sure, I said we do have some extra coal at the base, but that may not be true. Yeah, look at that. I don't see any coal. Oh, we do have. That's very fortunate. I've got 40 units, maybe more than that. Yeah, that's it. So I'll resupply the furnaces, and just like this we'll be done with the work on the surface level, if you could call it work even. I mean, that's not much of a work, I don't know how to say it. But here, roughly evenly I've split the coal. Okay, maybe not so evenly, but hey, this one seems to not have any. I can take some from this and put it here. Perfect. I think this should be just about enough to smelt all of those stacks of sand. But as for me, let me first place the sandstone back in here, not the planks, just the sandstone, and assess the situation. And you know, the situation seems pretty good here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of glass slabs and 4 stacks of glass itself. I think this may be enough for entirety of the floor number 12. And if not, we can always go back and get some more. It's not such a long walk, at least not yet. But I guess when I go as far deep as, for example, floor number 20 or 30, the walk, the length that it takes to climb back up is going to be considerable. Maybe even a minute or so. So I don't know, maybe I will be making some intermediary bases, temporary bases like this one, where I take some time to haul some items back down, or more like to the dungeon, so that I do not need to climb back up too often, just because it takes so long. But I don't know. On the surface level, I do have things that I need to do, and that is build my tower, plant the trees, things like that. And just to leave it is not going to be fun. So here, back to floor number 12, and what I'll do, as I usually do with the glass slabs, is hold the button to run backwards, which in my case is the button S, and hold a right click as well on the mouse, so that I'm simultaneously walking backwards and placing the glass floor. Very nice. The first halvey is done, but I think I will not be able to do all of this work today. I'll probably have to continue tomorrow, but I will most definitely be finished with this tomorrow. So, placing glass slabs for the floor is one of the easier things to do, because it just goes so fast. Hey, what's happening? It goes so fast, especially compared to something like digging. As you can see, I'm really flying through all these hallways here. I've been here for maybe a few minutes, and I'm already done with 2 hallways now. No, 3 hallways. 3 hallways in such a short amount of time is quite amazing, and it would be even faster if not for the glass slabs that I do misplace quite often. But that's how it is. You do waste some time here and there, but that doesn't mean that it's not fast, even if you do waste some time on some occasions. Okay, starting with another hallway. First block that I placed, and it's already misplaced, so we'll have to go back and fix all of the incorrectly placed blocks. Not a big deal, we have a pickaxe for that. As you can see, without pickaxe you cannot remove them, so a pickaxe is essentially necessary. You cannot move those glass slabs any other way, I suppose. I'm trying with a shovel, with a torch, with a hand, but seems like only a pickaxe is working. But that's about it for today. I will finish this job tomorrow.